we're going to have a little look at this little drift car. So, most of you guys watching it, you're going to be watching it as a replay, but I am filming it live, so there's no editing, no cutting, nothing like that. I've got the old comments going. We're going to answer a few comments as we go along. But the main aim of this video is to have a little look at this little drift car. I've just got the battery down here charging up, look. Got it here in the USB, charging up. So we'll plug him in there in a minute and give it a little whirl. No idea if it even works. I haven't played with it for a little while yet. So whether it works or not, who knows? We'll see in a minute. By the way, it's dirt cheap. And if you want to know where we can get one from, there's a link down below. So this is almost the same as yesterday's car. Metal chassis, four-wheel drive, double wishbone suspension, front and rear. It's got diffs in there, but... has it got diffs? Oh no, on this one they're locked. On the other one, it had open diffs, but they were quite tight. So brushed motor in there. Here's the radio, and I've still got to put batteries in there. Lee says, do some more HPI videos. I've got HPI on the way, dude. We got the new Savage coming. Get some of these batteries in there. I'm good, thank you, Sam. How are you? How is everybody? Let me know in the comments how you're doing. And also let me know in the comments what you've been up to. What's been going down? You've been wrenching? Have you been playing RCs? Have you been working? Have you been going to school? What have you been doing? Are you on 4G still? No, I'm on Wi-Fi. Right, good. Got to check the old battery power, good. Should have done it before, really, but I'm never organised. Good. My live streams are probably the most unorganised on the whole of YouTube. What happens, happens. Right, bung all that in there. Zed's been building video games. Wow, that's clever. I wouldn't have a clue where to start with that. I can't even play them, let alone build them. All right, let's get the battery. It's not charged, but it'll work. So it comes with a battery and a charger and the radio. Everything in the box comes that you need, but you do need to supply your own AA batteries in there. Will is driving across Texas. Whee! Road trip. Right, which way should we put it in? We don't want any wires getting tangled, so that one goes in there. Right, we're good, we're good. Get that battery clamp on there. Sam is wrenching. Someone says, why did you take so long? Yeah, I'll get the stream active, and then you've got to wait for a few people to come in. And what used to happen on YouTube when you done the live stream, it just said stream starting shortly. Whereas now, for some reason, it gives a time when it starts, which is like stupid because it starts when the person's ready to start and hits go live. I don't know why it says a time. Right, plug that in there. Hardcore in the house. Right. Yes, it works. Oh yes, it works. Woo! Where is the hoonicorn? I haven't got a hoonicorn. HBI makes some. Maybe I will get one at some point. We will see. Fix, I said he's early for once. Hey, welcome. Chad says he likes the live streams. Whee! Kev, why don't you take the Lambo out? It's raining. Well, it was raining. Don't know if it is now. But I'm live streaming at the moment. Get that in there like that. Where's the cat? The cat is at home. Bad Boy says the stream's working great. It should do. We've got good internet now. Finally got fibre optic here in the shop. Alright, there we go. Oh, a little bit of bench drifting. Let's put it there, see how well we can drift it on the table. All right, so we're going to get my massive, oversized drinking mug. Get the slash out of the way. Get him up there. And that. Right, so that's what I've got to do. I've got to drift around that lot. Right, here we go. Can we do it? Can we drift all the way around it? Someone said I should do another video on the MP10. Oh, that's really slidey on here. Oh, that is really slidey. I don't think it'll work on here. No, it's too slidey. It's like ice. All right, we'll get it on the carpet. Forget that idea. Useless on smooth surfaces. Where should we donk ya? Where should we donk ya? All right, we'll donk that there. And then we'll put a drink bottle there. We'll try and do it so you guys can see. Drink bottle there and another drink bottle there. I've got to try and drift around them. Is it doable? I don't know. What I do know though is that I'm a man-child. And there's other man-child watching, another man-child playing. Oh, look at that, it drifts on here, lovely. Oh, look at that, can we figure eight it? Oh, nearly. Nearly. See, when you're making a video, you can edit it to make it look like you're a good driver, but when you're doing it live, you can't. Yeah, a little bit of practice to get warmed up. We'll try and figure eight it all the way around. Oh, look at that. We're getting the hang of it. Look at that. Look at it. We're doing it. Ah, when we didn't, we crashed. I know a lot of you guys tell me to get more drift cars. I'm not really into them. I mean, these little cheapos are a bit of fun around the house and stuff, but the proper ones, I don't know. I've found there's quite a lot of douchebags in the drifting community, actually, and it puts me off. You know, every time I put a drifting video out, you get someone goes, "That is not a drift car, you're a liar. It's four-wheel drive, rah, 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 rah." It's like, dude, wind your neck in, it's a toy car. And, you know, that's why I don't go RC racing anymore, because you get all that douchebaggery. And there seems to be a lot of douchebaggery in the old drifting community. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just what I've seen. Maybe it isn't. We'll see. But maybe I'll get one. What do you guys reckon? Well, I'm not interested in going to any clubs where you get douchebaggery. Same with the RC helicopters. I used to go to the RC heli clubs. It's just full of douchebags. No, you're doing it wrong. You're not flying it smoothly. You're a rubbish flyer. Oh, I just didn't bother going anymore. Alright, you're probably bored now. You've seen it go. Let's see if we can just do a donut around here. And then I'll have a cup of hot chocolate and have a little chat with you guys. They claim to be experts, says David. Yes, they do. But I think a lot of people seem to forget that these are just toys. And we're just big kids, big man children, playing with toy cars. That's all it is. And the only reason we do it is to have fun. There's no right and wrong way to do it. The right way is whichever way puts the biggest smile on the face. That's the right way of doing it. And some people don't seem to understand it. They think there's a proper way of doing it and a wrong way of doing it. And if you do it like that, you're an idiot. It's like, if you've got a smile on your face, you're doing it right. Alright, what else we got in here? Stick to infraction drifting. Yes, when we go to the car park on a Sunday night, we get a whole load of mates out, drifting infractions. It's just a load of fun. It's so much fun. Try drift it under the X-Max. What's up, Kev? Says Jake. Well, I've just been doing a little live review of this little car. That's what's up. Been doing a bit of editing. Mr. Matty Mash says it's all about smiles. Yes, dude, it is. What's with the Raminator? I'm going to get a new engine for it at some point. Bigger engine, but we're going to finish the big monster truck first. I don't want to have too many projects on the go. Only got a few projects going. What's your favourite RC car? X-Max and Raminator. I can't really make my mind up which one I prefer. I mean, the Raminator's more fun, but it's not very usable every day. We got Dan Bearded RC in the house. How you doing, dude? Yeah, look, he said smash the like, guys. There you go. Dan said smash the like, so you better smash the like. Can we see the drag car? Yeah, you can have a quick look at that. There's going to be a video about that soon. When we take it out. Don't know yet when. Weekend, maybe? I don't know. If anyone comes out. Possibly. And we can get fuel. Razor Game says X-Max, RC Armour. Well, that's cool. Everybody's got their favourite. That's fine. You know, I can like my X-Max and you can like your Armour. And we can all be happy. We can all have fun together. You know what? I never understand it when people argue about what brand's better. I mean, why argue? Just get whichever one you want's best. You can still be mates with someone else that likes a different one. And if anything, it's more fun when everybody's got a different car. If everyone's got the same car, it's a bit boring. Like the drag slash body. Oh, I love it. It looks so cool, doesn't it? I wanted the red one, really. But now seeing the green one, it looks nice. And green gets more clicks as well, so that's always good for views. But I do like red, really. Red's my favourite colour. What's your favourite rally car? Oh, I don't know. I'm not really that clued up about rally cars. Really, so I don't know. Sierra Cosworth? Mark 1 Escort Cosworth? Something like that. Metro 6R4? Talbot likes the Infraction and the X-Max. Yeah, same here, dude. Both epic cars. A bit of friendly rivalry can be fun amongst brands. Yeah, you can have a little bit of fun with it, winding each other up. Some people just take it a bit too seriously, don't they? You know, arguing over toys, a bit daft, really. You know, if it's fun, it's fun. If it's not, it's not. Simple as that. Metro 6R4, yeah, they're wicked cars. Silly expensive, though. Mr. Marty Mash says, do you wish you still had your Cosy? Yeah, I do in a way. I sold it for 7,000 and now they're going for about 50,000. So I do regret selling that. I should have kept it. But back in the day when I had that, I was in a load of debt with the banks and I had to sell it to pay the debt off, unfortunately. Best RC under £100, I would say. I don't know. Probably the Rampage. HPX Rampage. Does chicory give you wind? I don't think so. I'll drink it all day long. I don't think I'll wind any more than normal. Why no HBI products? Well, a bit hard to get hold of. And spares and all that. But I've got the new Savage coming, so there will be Savage HBI stuff soon. Daniel says, how many planes do I have? Only one, really. That one foamy. And then I've got a couple of small little foamies. So I don't know. 2, 3? 2? I don't know. Probably 2 or 4. 2 probably I'm going to go with. I don't know. When are you going to review the drag slash? I've done the unboxing. I've just got to take it out. And then we're going to edit it and get the video out. So maybe next week. Maybe. I don't know. I don't want to give you guys a proper time because then you call me a liar when I don't make it. And I don't like working to deadlines. I like just doing my thing. When the video's ready, it will go out. So I'm aiming for next week, but if it happens or not, who knows? Same as when people say, when's the Nitro crawler going to come out? It's like, I don't know. I don't want to pressurise myself, but it's been 2 years now, so maybe I should. Hardcore says, come race my DR10. What's the DR10? Is that your dragster? I'll race you, dude. Opinions on mosquitoes? Annoying. Or are you talking about something else? What do you consider the most crucial upgrade for an Armour Creighton 6S? I would say a chassis. M2C chassis or a custom RC upgrade chassis or a scorched parts chassis. You have information for new X-Max? I don't. I never get any early info. You guys normally know before me, because you guys normally tell me in the comments, Kev, have you seen the new so-de-so? It's like, no, I haven't. Let's check it out. Oh, yeah. So you guys normally know before me when something comes out. When is Andy the Landy going off-roading again? I don't know, he will do, but... Oh, I don't know, maybe Devil's Pit at some point. What's in the MGM box? Ah, that is a radio system that you can put into an RC car and you can drive it on the other side of the world, and it works over the internet. And I've still got to do the video. Vinny's going to come and help me. I've got to do a live call with the guys that made it. So we've got to do that at some point. But we've got the monster truck build going on. We've got videos we've got to edit. You know, when it's something we've got to sit down and mess about with for ages, then those things have got to wait. What MIG welder you got? Says Hayden. I have a Par Weld. 185 amp or something. Single phase, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. When comes a new monster truck video, says CK. I don't know. I've got to get some parts for it. I might go tomorrow and get some metal for it, do a bit of welding on it. So I was going to get a video out this week, but it never happened. So maybe next week. I'm going to aim for next week, but I'm not promising. What's the best speed gearing for the Hoss? I have no idea, dude. I've left it stock gearing. You can fly drones over the internet, says Drone Racer. Whee! Why don't you get an editor? Well, I should do, really. I should really get an editor. Can you show your Lambo? I showed it yesterday, dude. If you look at yesterday's live stream, you can see it in that one. What's your favourite crawler? TRX4 is my favourite crawler. My favourite cheapo is the RJT, that one. Front motor one. Get it on Banggood. No idea what it's called. It's RJ, was it RGT? Whatever they're called. RGT. RGT. There you go. That's what it is. It's an RGT. Type in RGT crawler. I'm sure it will come out. Did you convert your truggy to electric? It started off as a brushless, ready-to-run electric car. I had a nitro racer kit, and I never built it. When I built the nitro racer kit, I never made it a nitro. I just put the electrics into that. So, no, it wasn't really conversion. Mr. Matty Mash says he thinks my editing skills make the videos. Thanks, dude. I wouldn't say I'm super skilled at editing, really. You know, I'm only doing real basic stuff when it comes to editing, nothing fancy. And I'm sure there's many people out there that can do it better than me, but they've got to kind of do it in my style, haven't they? And a good editor can edit in other people's styles. So, you know, if I get a good editor, then you should be able to edit like I do. And do it better, but still give it my sort of touch to it. How much horsepower has the Lambo? 640, I think. Status and property search. I'm still looking, dude. I'm looking every day. Can you get oil-filled shocks for those little RCs? I don't know, dude. I suppose for something like this, you don't really need it, really. If you can or not, I have no idea. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments. Can I see the primal? Yes, down there, dude. There she is. Are you reviewing any WPL cars? Sometimes. None lined up. What do you think about the Mini Revo? Oh, Mini Revo is just stupidly fast, especially when we ran it on... What did we run it on? Was it 3S or 4S? I can't remember now, but it went like poop off a shovel. That thing went. It went. Hello from Michigan, says Bobby. Hello, dude. Can you turn a 2x2 into a 4x4? What, you mean a two-wheel drive motorbike into a 4x4? I suppose you could do anything, I suppose. If you have the skill. When will we finish the monster truck? I don't know, dude. Hopefully in a couple of months, 3 months' time. But these things always take longer. I'm not rushing it. I'm enjoying it. I'm taking my time with it. Still got to get normal videos out as well. So, who knows? Have you ever driven a monster truck? I haven't. Mine will be the first time. I get so many people asking me, Kev, are you going to drive it or is somebody else going to drive it? No, I'm going to drive it. I'm not building it so somebody else can have all the fun. It's definitely going to be me driving it. You know, I always wanted to drive one. Nobody let me drive theirs. And trying to get in Monster Jam is near enough impossible. I think you got to start right at the bottom. You got to be a mechanic. And then maybe one day you're lucky enough for them to offer you to get to have a go. And I kind of figured, you know what, it's going to be easier just to sell loads of stuff on eBay and buy my own. And then YouTube as well. Sort of started doing YouTube halfway through saving up for it as well. So a bit of both. But you know, to me, it was easier to save up for it and build my own than it is to try and ask someone else to drive their one. And then not only that, you've got a business at the end of it, and now I work for myself and I haven't got a job. You know, if you work for Monster Jam, you're working for them. You know, you're under the thumb by Monster Jam. You've got to do what they tell you. And I can't see the pay being that great, really. But it is an epic job. Top speed of Raminator. On the stock gearing, I've got 20 mile an hour out of mine. You can gear it up, but it's already a bit lazy. So I'm going to put a bigger engine in, and then we'll see. If I can get 30 out of it, 40, I'll be happy. 40 is probably going to be too much for it, but 30 is probably going to be a good speed. But even 20 is enough. You know, if it had a little bit more punch, it's a little bit lazy off the line. If it had a bit more punch, it'd be perfect. What lorry will you get to transport the monster truck? Tony from Swamp Thing said I need a forklift trailer because the back posts, they fold out. So I can get the truck in because mine's wider than a normal truck. I think you're born into Monster Jam. It's an American royalty. Yeah, maybe. I mean, if you know a team and you help them out and they let you drive, or maybe, yeah, probably if you're born into it like the Andersons, or if you're a pretty looking girl, you probably get an advantage. But I just found it easy just to build your own, save up the money, build your own. You know, I just thought that was a more viable option. I thought that way I'm guaranteed to be able to drive a monster truck. If I build my own, I'm guaranteed. If I sort of hope that somebody else is going to let me drive theirs and then you do a bad job and they get rid of you, you know, you're just living a life of hope. So I didn't want that. I thought easier just to save up yourself. How's your 911 rally car? I haven't used it for a while, dude, but it's still up there. When are you driving Nitro again? I don't know. No plans, but I will do soon. I do like my Nitros. It's just messy and a lot of messing about and stuff. Where's the slash? They're both up there, look. That's where the slashes are. Can you make the Raminator 2-speed? I wish you could. That would really make it good. I did ask Primal if they got any plans of a 2-speed, and they said they haven't. But I hope they do. I'll tell you what, guys. You guys keep asking him. Ask him if he's going to make a 2-speed, and hopefully he will. He'll think, oh yeah, there's a demand. And hopefully he'll make some 2-speeds. Because it's got reverse, which is quite handy. But I think, personally, I'd rather it had a 2-speed transmission than reverse, personally. But if it had 2-speed and reverse, that would be epic. Have you seen Ken Block's RS200? I think so. Don't know. I can't remember. I've seen the is it the RS2000? I think I've seen that one. Electric or nitro better? Oh, I don't know. Whichever one brings you more joy is the better one. You know, that's the end of the day with RC. There is no better. The better is whichever one makes you enjoy more. You know, I see so many arguments online. People say, no, nitro's better. You've got to have a proper engine. You haven't got to charge batteries. Nitro's better. Then you get electric people say, no, nitro's rubbish. It's smelly. It's noisy. Then the nitro people say, oh, yeah, but that's what makes it fun. So there is no better or worse. It's down to the individual. Whichever one you prefer, that is a better one for you. There's no point arguing. You know, if say, for example, I prefer an X-Max and the next dude prefers his Kraton, you know, to him his Kraton's the best. To me, my X-Max is the best. Why argue? I mean, as long as you're happy with what you've got, why argue? I don't get it. Do you know what? That's why I've left all the Facebook groups. I'm not in any RC Facebook groups anymore. There's so much BS in there, so much arguing, so much name calling, so much I'm better than you and one-uppers. It's just, no. That's not what the hobby should be about. So I've left all the Facebook groups, all of them, every single one of them. I'm in monster truck groups, and in those, you don't get any of that. How much horsepower has Andy the Landy? I think he's got, it's not much. I think 110 horsepower. And I wound the boost up and got a bigger intercooler on there. So it might be maybe 140 maybe. Not a lot. When are you going to fly your helicopters, says D-Man. Don't know, dude. I've got my, actually, they're coming tomorrow, my satellite receivers. I've just had the invoice come and the dispatch note. So that should be here tomorrow. And then I've got to see my buddy Mark and go for a little fly. What year is Andy? Andy is 1998. He's old. Kev, you should get an RC lorry. Do you know what? They don't interest me really, so I've never had a go on one. Maybe if I did, they would. But I probably will get one just for a video at some point. Gizmo loves the monster truck. Nice one, dude. I'm glad you guys like the monster truck. I was a bit worried when I was building it and putting it on YouTube. I was a bit worried that you guys are not going to like it. And you're just going to want hardcore RC content. But I'm pleasantly surprised that most of you guys like it. Buy an iPhone 13, someone said. Maybe. We'll see. I will never go on someone else's first, see if it's any good. But I'm really holding out for the Samsung S22. I prefer the Samsungs. I only bought the iPhone because you can zoom between all lenses on 60 frames per second. And on the Samsung, you can't. So if you can on the new Samsung, then I will probably get the Samsung. Sebastian says, hello from Las Vegas. Hey, I love it in Las Vegas. I used to go there every year. And then all the BS started and I haven't been. But I want to go back to Vegas. I do like it there. Everyone loves the monster truck, says David. I hope so, dude. Do you know what? When people like RC cars, I'm guessing most people that like RC cars like monster trucks. I'm guessing. Because a monster truck kind of is like a big RC car. You know, no practical use whatsoever. Just a big toy. Get an FG lorry. Maybe, they're pretty cool. I want the FG Beetle. That's the one I want, the old one. What's your favourite action camera? I've only really used GoPro, so I'm a bit biased. I have got the Insta over there, which I haven't used yet. So at the moment, GoPro 7 is my favourite one, what I've used. Pablo wants to see the UDR one again. Yes, that will go again. I've just restored it. Well, put a new body on it and cleaned it up. I wouldn't say restored it, but freshened it up a little bit. It's all good to go again. Hey, Taylor, new sub from New Zealand. Sorry, butchered your name, but thank you, dude. Welcome aboard. Next video, someone else said, maybe tomorrow, maybe. Maybe. Ralph's Garage has armour 8, 6, 4 or 3S range. I'd say out of the box, definitely the 3 and 4S's out of the box are pretty good. 8S and 6S's, they need a lot of work. But if you get the EXPs, they're pretty good out of the box. So, no, I think they're all good, really. If you get a normal armour 6S or 8S, you need a lot of mods. But even on the 8S and 6S ones, the EXPs, you still need to, if you want to bash it anywhere near hard, you still need like a better chassis for it. Hello, James. Hello. Hello, Dean. What's up? What do you think of the Kraken Vector 5? Is that the thing with a live axle on the back? I've never seen one in person. They do look cool. Yep, Hardcore said EXP still needs M2C chassis. Absolutely. EXP with bash bar spot on. Yes, good with a bash bar as well. Slash or Sentence as RC enthusiast. I'm probably going to go with Slash. But Slash is more expensive and it's got worse drive shafts and I think worse shocks unless you get the metal shock one. But all in all, I'd say the Traxxas is a better car, but it's a lot more expensive. And I think for the price difference, it's not better enough to warrant it. So if you're money conscious, go for the Slash. If you're money conscious, go for the Armour. If you want the better one, well, it depends which one you prefer, but I prefer the Slash. Okay, if you do realise you're going to break the monster more than an Armour. Yeah, probably. It weighs 5 tons. I mean, if you land it bad, it's going to break, isn't it? Why have you got so many drills? Well, I've got a different tip on each one. So when I'm wrenching, I've just got to pick up the one I need and use it. I haven't got to keep changing tips over. Let's see more drifting. I've done enough drifting. You won't drift on here. There you go. That's the drifting done. Hello from Australia. Hello, Raider. Hello. How do you do? What's the best car under $700? I'm bad with prices. I don't know. X-Max? I don't even know how much an X-Max is. Any Lambo upgrade videos coming? If I upgrade it, yes. But I don't know if I will. Yeah, I probably will one day, but not at the moment. I was going to supercharge it. I might still supercharge it, but then a lot of you guys want me to turbo it. So I don't know. What do you guys want me to do to the Lambo? Give me some ideas in the comments. What do you want to see? I mean, if all you guys want to see a turbo, I'll turbo it. But if no one cares, I won't bother. I don't really use it enough for it to matter. But if you guys all want to see a turbo, I might do it. Or supercharger. Or leave it as it is. I mean, or does anybody even care if I turbo it? Probably no one cares. Twin turbo, twin turbo, twin... Everyone's saying twin turbo. Yeah, and after seeing, like, on Carwell, the twin turbo one absolutely annihilate a Formula 1 car, I was like, yeah, twin turbo's a bit tempting now. Everyone's saying twin turbo. Twin turbo's a lot more power, but supercharger sounds better. Everyone's saying twin turbo. Nick says he don't care. I don't blame you, dude. I wouldn't care neither. Why is no one working? I suppose it depends where they are. I mean, 7 o'clock now nearly here in the UK. James says, Kev, we all care. Thanks, dude. Superchargers rub off power. But they add more power than what they lose. So, and they're more responsive. And they're more reliable. And they sound better. And the fastest cars in the world are supercharged. So, it's just nobody makes a supercharger kit to compete with turbos power-wise. But I'm sure if you put a supercharger big enough on a Lambo, you'd probably get the same horsepower as a turbo. I don't know. Look at funny cars. Why do they use superchargers if turbos are better, you know? Compound turbo. I have no idea what that is. Twin turbo and NOS. I think twin turbos would be enough, dude. Twin turbos in that Lambo. If that had over 1,000 horses, maybe 1,500 horses, that would be insane. Yeah, I've seen DMO's twin turbo. Whoa, woo! I love the way he drives. The way he drives is like the funniest thing ever. Probably really dangerous, but it's funny to watch. No way would I get in the car with him. No way. Lifted with swampers on the Lambo. No, no, no. Am I going to make Bash Fest next year? I don't know. I prefer just going out with a few friends. I'm not really a fan of big events, really. I mean, I love it chatting to some of you guys, but the trouble is sometimes it gets too much. Sometimes it's like loads of people just sort of following me around all day and just constantly bombarding questions, and it gets too much. There's no escape. And you know, if people just come over, say hello, have a chat for a couple of minutes, and go, it's fine. But when you got loads of people just not leaving you alone, it gets a bit too much. You know, I'm not trying to be mean, but it's too much for me. You know, I'm an introvert most of the time, and you know, to get swamped with people is a bit too much for me, really. So I prefer just going out with a few friends, really. Do you like VW Beetles? I have a 1973. Oh, I love the Beetles, Jason. I want to get a 1964 Beetle. Have you seen the 2,300 horsepower Gallardo? I can't remember, but what I have seen, I've seen the is it Underground Racing, 3,500 horsepower. That thing went mad. The price of being famous, Kev, says David. I'm not famous. No, I wouldn't want to be famous. You know, being famous would be awful. It's bad enough going to an RC event and everyone swamps you, but if you was like that in real life, you know, like if you went to like the shops or walking down the street and it was like that, that would be awful. Oh, I wouldn't want to be famous. Being known in the RC industry, that's enough. I wouldn't want any more than that. And the monster trucks, obviously, but any more than that, nah, I wouldn't want it. Oh, I couldn't bear the thought of walking down the street and just getting swamped all the time. That'd be awful. When are you going to try 100-mile-an-hour drone? I don't know, dude. No set time. I've got to get on it at some point. Do you like mud trucks? Yes. Never seen one in real life, though. Not a proper American one. Actually, I've seen them. I've seen them at a monster truck show, but I didn't see them in action. Are you still going to buy a large property? I'm looking, dude. I'm looking. When something comes up, I'm in. Humble man, says June. Am I? I don't know what I am, really. Check out Sheepy Racing Lambos. Yeah, I've seen them. C10 for X-Max available on eBay. Oh, nice. I might have to get one, but I don't want the indestructible one, though, because the indestructible ones look ugly, from what I've seen. Where is the Rift? The Rift is up there, and I've got a video ready to put out, actually. You should build an RC mud truck. Maybe I will, dude. I've got the tyres for it now. When you do a giveaway, I don't do giveaways anymore, dude. I've been ripped off in the past. I've been scammed. I've been accused of rigging the results, so I just don't bother anymore. You know, there's always a few that spoil it for the many. And it's so much hassle. And then you get called a scammer, and you get called, oh, you're not being honest. And then you think, why do you bother? Why do you bother? More hassle than what it's worth. You often see new YouTube channels do giveaways because they think it's going to give them a load of subscribers, and it will give them a load of subscribers, but those subscribers are probably not going to watch the videos, and then that will make the channel die. The worst thing you can have on a YouTube channel is a load of subscribers that don't watch the videos. So if you're kind of making people subscribe just so they can win a giveaway, you know, they're only subscribing for the giveaway. They're not subscribing for the content, and then your channel's going to be dead. I've been there, and I've done that with my hack channel. I killed it with a giveaway. Seba is a welder. Way. Do you enjoy welding, dude? How about an RC lowrider? Never say never, but I've got no interest in them, really. Stampede 4x4. Yes, I've got one coming. Because you guys keep telling me to, so I've got one coming. Tell me a grasshopper anytime, no plans, dude. The hack channel was awesome, I really miss it. The hack channel did do pretty good to start with. Then I ruined it with a giveaway, and it completely died after that. I had a video with, like, I think 5 million views. A couple of videos with a couple of million views. All the videos, the views were going up quite a lot. And I've done that stupid giveaway and absolutely killed the channel after that. You know, like I said, as part of the condition of entering the giveaway, you've got to be a subscriber. So I've got loads of subscribers. And all those subscribers weren't watching the video. Channel dead. Channel finished. Game over. And that's why I believe that shout-outs only really help if you're a really new channel. Because the last thing you want is a load of subscribers that don't watch. I think you naturally got to get better at making videos. And slowly over time people subscribe that want to subscribe because they want to watch the content. And slowly the channel grows. You know, it's a bit like what the Amish say. A fence that goes up quick comes down quick. So, you know, you could get a load of subscribers with giveaways and shout-outs. But the channel's just going to die and probably take even longer to grow. Because you're going to end up with a load of subscribers that don't want to watch. And, you know, everybody that makes videos thinks they're the best. You know, when I was making videos at the start, I thought, yeah, my videos are the best, they're well good. But I look at them now, I think, how bad are my early videos? They were awful. So everyone's in the same boat, and there's no shortcut to any of it. You just got to keep making videos, keep editing, and the more videos you make, the better you get. Record a drag / movie. I'm on it, dude. What editing software do you use? I use Adobe Premiere Pro. Hardcore can relate to that. See, Hardcore's grown his channel without shout-outs, and he's getting there pretty good. And there's someone else I used to shout out all the time, and doesn't get any views. So, you know, I don't think it helps. That's it, Dan. That's what you got to do, is learning, growing, but having fun. That's what it's all about, Dan. Having fun with doing it. If it ever goes somewhere one day, it's a bonus. But you do it for the fun of it. RC Outcast needs help with a custom build. What did it help with, dude? What do you think of the UDR? I love it. One of my favourite RC cars. Kev, monster truck build. Do you know what? I'm going to end the stream in a minute. I'm going to go next door. I'm going to work out what metal I've got to buy. And I'm going to go down to the steel yard tomorrow, buy myself some metal, and then we can start doing a bit more videos on the monster. Because I'm waiting for some more parts now, and I've got to fabricate a few parts up. I was going to buy the parts, but I've got to make them. I can't get the parts that I want, so I've got to make them myself. Why do you look sad? I don't know. Do I look sad? What happened to the expensive drift car? I've never had an expensive drift car. But the one in the last video, I gave it to Vinny. Ruben says, how are you? I'm all good, dude. Hope you lot are all good. Do you like the film Transmission? Never seen it, dude. Can you maybe review Tamiya kits? I might do the odd one, but I'm not really into them. You know, I'd probably like to build an Egress and a Top Force maybe. Because I used to look at them back in the day. Any idea for those brackets? No, Alan, no idea. Absolutely no idea. I'm going to have to ask PEI again what they're for. I asked them to send me a picture, and they said they'll send me a picture when they get the body off, but I think they forgot, so I've got to ask them again. What's fastest out of the box, Max or X-Max? Don't know. Probably X-Max, I don't know though. Not sure. I might be wrong. Can you show me X-Max? I'm buying one. There you go. There's one there. And there's a Mini Max next to it. I'll tell you what, if you like RC cars and you like bashing, you're going to love the X-Max. There's some people that don't like them, but I think most people love them. When are you bringing the boats out again? I don't know. I've got a couple of boats down there for Stemp and Claire. So whenever them two are together at the same time, we can go out and make a boat video. So a lot of comments coming in now are like the same over and over. So I'm trying to sift through and answer comments that haven't been asked yet. Hi from Estonia. Hello, dude. Someone said Lossy TT Pro. What is that? What is a Lossy TT Pro? Savage has a challenge. All right, far away. Where's Dempy? I don't know. Don't know where Dempy is. Yeah, Mr. Marty. Mash. Stemp will definitely turn it into a submarine again. That is funny. One of these days it's going to get caught underneath somewhere and it's going to be gone. Have you ever owned an Abzima? Yes, I have. I had the monster truck. I gave it to a friend. Do you have to get a license for the monster truck? Not a license, but you need a couple of monster truck drivers like Tony and one other person to make sure that I'm competent, and then I'll get some sort of certificate, I think. I think that's how it works. It's not like a proper license. Review the Traxxas Funny Car, please. Can you still get the Traxxas Funny Car? If you can still get it, I will. But as far as I was aware, I thought they don't make it anymore. But I'd love to get the actual little light stage set and the funny cars. Makita, DeWalt or Milwaukee? I've only got DeWalt and Milwaukee, and I haven't really got a favourite. I like them both. On some of the reviews, the DeWalt do better, and then on some of the other reviews, the Milwaukee do better. So I normally look at the reviews, and whichever one does better, that's the one I buy. So with Ugga Duggers, it tends to be Milwaukee seems to win all the time, even though Mikey from V2 Vids reckons that the DeWalt's a lot more reliable, so I've got one of them as well. Drills, the Milwaukee's got a bit more power. With the grinders, apparently the DeWalt's are better. With the saws, the DeWalt's got a better review. So you know, I'm not a brand whore. I don't care what brand something is. I'll just buy something based on how good it is. Couldn't really care less what brand it is. I know Makita makes some good stuff. Stempy's got Makita. Do you know Johnny Hand? I've heard the name, but I don't know him. Lossy 5T do a video. I just did, dude. I just did. You need a haircut. Well, what if I want it like this? If I want it like this, then I don't, do I, eh? Do you have to pay to take your eBay courses? I've got 2 courses. I've got a free one and a paid for one. There's a link to both of them down below. I would recommend, if you're not sure, do the free one first, just to see that eBay's a good fit. Because some people, they buy the course, then they realise they don't want to do eBay, and then they want a refund, which is fine. Every time someone wants a refund, I never ask any questions. They get their money back straight away. As long as it's within 30 days, there's a no questions asked refund guarantee. So anyone can try it risk-free. You can try it out, give it a go, see if it works, see if you like it. If you don't like it, get your money back. But I'll probably go with the free one first, because it saves all the hassle of me having to refund and all that. So I do the refund, do the free one first. See how you get on with that. See if you enjoy doing the whole eBay selling, and if you do, and you want to make more money with it, then absolutely try the paid for one. David says eBay is a lot of work. I'll tell you what, it's a lot less work than going to a 9 to 5. You know, you can. I'm not saying you will, but you can make 100 grand a year with just 2 hours a day work. You know, what other job can you do that makes 100 grand a year just for 2 hours a day? So, you know, everything's hard. Choose your hard. Have you been in Sweden? I haven't, no. What's up with the monster truck tyres? The wheels don't fit, so I've got to get him sent away. I was supposed to get him sent away today, but the dude with the forklift wasn't around, so I've got to rebook another time. Have you thought of upping Raminator engine size? Yes, we spoke about that a bit earlier, dude. I'm going to finish the monster truck first. That's it, hardcore. You got to work hard to make money. Nothing in life is free. You get the freeloaders out there, the entitled people. They want everything for nothing, but it doesn't work like that in the real world. If you want something, you got to go out there and you got to make it happen. You got to work hard. Work hard and learn new things so that eventually you work smart. Get a mullet, Kev. I don't know. I don't want a mullet. I'll leave that to Cletus. Cletus McFarland, he can have a mullet. I'll leave it to him. He's the professional. Test more mini crawlers. I might do. I mean, any in particular you want to see? Do you live in UK or America? I live in the UK. Savage Beat TV for life. I subscribe to both channels. Thank you, dude. Hello from South Africa. This is Andre. Hello, dude. eBay is a blast to shop. Oh, I buy loads of stuff on eBay. What's better, Slash or Rustler? Depends which one you prefer, dude. Whichever one puts a bigger smile on your face. That's the better one. Can you get the Enduro 24? Maybe, if enough people ask for it. People keep asking me what I sell on eBay, but I'm not going to tell you because I did that before. I shared my eBay store. Everyone copied and ruined my store. So I used to sell exclusively RC stuff pretty much. 95% of what I sold was RC. Now it's whatever can make the money. You know, most of the stuff comes from AliExpress and places like that. And you know, if I do my research and I find something that makes money, I'll buy one or two, give it a go, see if it makes money. If it makes money, I'll buy more. So, you know, there's not anything in particular. I used to sell a lot of pull starters, but then other people got wind of that and they started copying me, and now there's not any money in pull starters anymore. How's your Sierra Cosworth drift car going? It's not a drift car, it was a burnout car, and it's sat up there, look. I haven't used it since the last time we've done a burnout with it. It's just sat there. Maybe we should get it out again and rip a good burnout with it. Raminator vid, please. Yes, yes. A lot of you lot are asking for me to get a 24th scale element. Is that a drag slash? Yes, it is. RC motorcycles. I've got one. I've only used it once. So I should get it out again. And oh, that video actually got so many experts out telling me off. I'm doing it wrong. I'm doing it wrong. You don't know what you're doing. You're a disgrace to the hobby. You don't know what you're doing. So chill, dude. I'm just a man-child playing with my toy. So, you know, it puts me off. You know, if a certain part of the hobby has a lot of douchebags in it, it just puts me off from doing it. What tractors are costly? What do you mean, dude? What does that mean? What do you think of the UDR? I love it. Well, I haven't used the sub yet. My brother's got it. My brother's got it on his boat. He wants to go underneath it and have a look, see what the bottom of it looks like. Yes. Someone said, amazing how many people judge others for doing what they enjoy. Yeah, but you always get people having to judge someone else. They think they're better than everybody else. They think their way's better. They think they know better. They've always got to one up on everything. They think they're the best going. Nah, not interested in any of that. I'm just a man-child. I'm playing with my toys. I'm having fun. That's all that matters. If I've got a smile on my face, I'm doing it right. I know when I'm doing it wrong because I'll be miserable and not enjoying it. And that's when I put the tools down. You know, sometimes if I'm wrenching on something and it's annoying me, I'll just stop. It's supposed to be fun. You know, if it's not fun, I'll stop. I'll walk away. Do you play video games at all? Nah, not really. I mean, I did start a gaming channel because of lockdown. Because Boris said 2 weeks to flatten the curve. So I behaved for 2 weeks. And after the 2 weeks, I just carried on like normal and carried on making RC videos. Where do you buy stock to sell on eBay? Oh, many places, dude. I mean, mainly from China. I mean, you can go AliExpress, DHgate, Alibaba, even from eBay itself, China. Is the UDR a strong card? No, not really. It even says in the book, don't bash it. But with a few mods, you can make it pretty strong. You can, you need RPM, rear trailing arms, a metal front prop shaft. I think that's it. I think after that, they're pretty good. Oh, I'd get alloy wheel hexes because they can strip off quite easily. But no, they're pretty good. But it's not really a basher, but you can bash them, sort of. Would you rather have X-Max or Lambo? I'd have it all, dude. Why choose? Have it all. If there's multiple things that you want and you can't make your mind up, work harder, work smarter, learn a new skill, and then you can have both. What's the fastest off-road RC car you own? Probably the Project. Do you drop ship your products? No, I'm not into drop shipping at all. It sounds good on the surface, but you're going to end up with a whole load of problems because, you know, you're going to list something that you haven't got. You're not really allowed to do it on eBay anyway, but you're gonna list something that you haven't even got, and then you're relying on a third party to then ship that product out for you. And if they don't ship it out, or they're shipping out junk, or they're being long-winded, you're the one getting bad feedback. So, you know, I want to be in control of my feedback. I want to ship out my stuff myself. You know, I want to make sure that I'm only selling what I've got in hand so that I know the customer's going to get it. You know, when it comes to making money, number one priority is you've got to think about the customer. You've got to give the best possible service that you can give to that customer. And that's what's got to come first. And if you can do that, then you're going to make money. But if you're just thinking about money, you probably won't make any. Always got to think about the customer first. Give the best service you possibly can. Get a good reputation. Give the customer what they want, product or service. And if you can do that, if you can give a product or service to a lot of people, you're going to be a rich person. Oh dear, Dr. Death is in the school bathroom watching. Naughty you. How do you ship from China? No, I don't ship from China. I buy stuff from China and then I'll ship it myself from here. Customer satisfaction, that is it. Customer satisfaction is key. Always over deliver. Give more than what you say you're going to give, because then the customers are going to be happy. You know, you see a lot of eBay sellers, they often sort of big stuff up and they make it out to look better than what it is, and then they get loads of bad feedback and they get loads of returns and loads of hassle. You might as well be honest, and if anything, make it a little bit worse than what it is, so that when people actually buy it, they're even happier. Yes, Una Bob 2, whatever your name is. I've got a link to my merch shop down below. Kev, do you have an eBay store? Yes, I have an eBay store. Hardcore says, give the same service you would expect to receive. Absolutely. It takes years to get a good reputation. You can ruin it in seconds. Ruben's got to go. See you later, dude. How are you going to transport the monster truck? I'm going to buy a lorry and a forklift trailer. That's it, Dark Horse. He said he buys and sells on eBay. He said the key is to get your presentation correct. That's part of it, dude. I've found there to be 11 things that you've got to get right when you're selling on eBay. And if you get one of them wrong, you're not going to make any sales. And, you know, one of them's like the pictures. You've got to get the pictures perfect. And what I mean by perfect, nothing's ever perfect, by the way. Because, you know, look at iPhone. If the first iPhone was perfect, then there wouldn't be iPhone 13 now. And if iPhone 12 was perfect, there wouldn't be iPhone 13. It's probably going to be 14, 15, 16. So you're never going to be perfect, but you got to be good. Do you have Rustler 4x4? I do, yes. Do you think you can make 200k in 1 year without YouTube? Yes. If I'd done eBay full time, I'd be making multiple millions. Maybe I should just knock YouTube on the head and do YouTube for a couple of years, eBay for a couple of years. But I prefer doing what's more fun. You know, YouTube for me is my hobby. I love doing it. I love the filming, the editing, chatting with you guys. You know, I'm still there now, chatting with you guys for like the past hour, and it's not really going to make any money at all. So I just love the whole thing about YouTube. So even though it makes less than eBay, it's more fun. And at the end of the day, you only got one life. You don't take anything with you, so you've got to do what's the most fun. And as long as you can get the dreams that you want, then it's all good. Oh no, Chris failed his theory test. No big deal, dude. You can do it again. Are you scared to flip the monster truck? Only because I don't want to smash the body up, but I'm not scared as in scared I'm going to hurt myself. What kind of music do you like, says Eric? I like 70s and 80s music. We love you too, Kev. Thanks, Brad. Can you say my name? Moya. No, there you go. Probably said it wrong. How much do you make a year? Do you know what? I used to tell people what I make, but I don't anymore, because if you tell people what you make, they're not going to believe it anyway. You know, when I was making 100 grand a year, I showed people that I made 100 grand a year, and they called me a liar. They said, no, bullshit, he doesn't make 100 grand a year, he's lying. So what's the point? What's the point sharing it? It's no benefit of sharing it, because whatever number I say, people are going to say I'm lying. So what's the point? But I'll tell you what's more important. Like if somebody, for example, wants to get on my eBay course, the more important thing is how much do my students make. That's the more important figure, because, you know, what I make, it could possibly be unrealistic to what you could make, because you're not me. You know, I'm the one doing it. And, you know, I can teach you stuff that I know, and you could make more than me or less than me. But what's more realistic is seeing the testimonials and see what other people in my eBay course, how much they're making. That's more realistic. And I've got people in the course making $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month. I've got one dude, he made $20,000 in 1 week. 1 week! And that's a lot more than I ever made on eBay. You enjoy drugs, Kev, don't lie. Dude, if you want to be a druggie, you enjoy it. I hate drugs. And I don't care if you don't believe me. Could not care any less if you don't believe me. They are saying you're lying because they're jealous. Maybe, but, you know, a lot of people that do like these business channels, they used to show how much they make and all that. And then everyone goes, oh, liar, he's not making that. Or then you get other people sizing each other up. So, oh, that's nothing, I'll make way more than that. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much you make. There's always going to be someone making more, always going to be someone making less. So, you know, if I say I was to make 100 grand a year, and I share it on here, so yeah, I make 100 grand a year. You're going to get, some people are going to say, oh, bullshit, he doesn't make 100 grand a year. Some people are going to say, is that it? Oh, well, we all that work and that's what he makes, 100 grand. I wouldn't even bother getting out of bed for that. And you get other people that say, oh, look at him. He just smashes RC cars up. He makes 100 grand a year. It's easy for him. So it's better just to not say. You know, it doesn't do anything. Darren says, how do I get on your eBay course? Well, I've got 2 down below. I've got a free one and a paid for one. Link to both of them are down below. What should I get for field racing, X-Max or UDR? It depends, dude. Depends. Have a little go on both of them. See what you prefer. Have a look at some YouTube videos. Have you seen the YouTube channel Photonic Inductions? Yes, I have. That's where I got the idea from, putting a brick in the washing machine. Even though his one was really epic and mine was a bit of a failure. Mine was a bit of an anticlimax. People who boast about their wealth are jerks. Absolutely. There's no point boasting about your wealth. I don't understand. You know, that's the thing about helicopter clubs. I used to go to this RC helicopter club and you get so many people just turn up and they're just trying to show off. Look at me, my Mercedes. Look at me and my £10,000 jet. And they all talk down on you because they think that they're better than you and all this. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much money you've got. It doesn't matter how much money you make. The only person it matters to is to you. So what's the point showing off? If I made £1 billion a year or $1 billion a year, and I was like, oh yeah, look at this, I make $1 billion. What's he going to do? I mean, you guys don't care. The only person that cares is me. So why boast? It doesn't make any sense why people boast. And normally the people that boast are the poorest. You know, I often get people say to me, oh, you make all this money and you've got old clothes on. It's like, people that buy expensive clothes, they're normally broke. Look at the richest people in the world. They don't spend all their money on clothes and fancy stuff. Can one make 30 grand a year selling on eBay 8 hours a year? Everything's possible, dude, but I doubt 8 hours in a year you're going to make that much money. Oh, you retracted the comment, so you probably said it wrong. If you're doing 8 hours a day, easy. Easy. If you're not making 30 grand a year on eBay with 8 hours a day, you're doing something completely wrong. There you go. Listen to Dan. Dan said smash the like if you haven't already. Smash the like. Or the dislike. Or the like. Whatever you want. Whatever makes you happy. Hardcore says the best currency in life is happiness. But there's 4 things that come with happiness. Health, wealth, relationships, and freedom. They're the 4 things. And you need all of them to be happy, really. Saying you haven't got any wealth. And I'm not saying you've got to be a multi-millionaire. You just need enough money to pay your bills and not worry about money, you know. So, you know, if you're worried about money and you don't know how you're going to pay the mortgage, or you don't know how you're going to pay the rent, or you haven't got money for food, or you're worried about the debt collectors coming, it's going to make you miserable. With love, you know, that can be any relationships, you know, as long as you're happy. It doesn't necessarily mean you've got to be married or have a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a wife or whatever. You know, just relationships with friends, family, stuff like that. You know, you've got to be happy with that. You know, if you haven't got anyone to turn to and you haven't got anything, you won't be happy. Same with health. If your health's down the pan, you've not been looking after your health, and your health's turned to crap because you've not been looking after yourself, you're not going to be happy. Same with freedom. If you have to go to prison, or some girlfriend puts you under the thumb and your freedom's gone. Or Boris suddenly decides to say 2 weeks to flatten the curve and it turns into 18 months and you're scared to leave the house. You're just locked up in a little room. You're going to be depressed. So you need all 4 things to be happy. All of them. And people say, yeah, but Kev, you haven't got a girlfriend. It's like, I don't want a girlfriend. I'm happy. You know, relationship-wise, I've got my friends, I've got my family. I don't want a girlfriend. So, you know, I'd say I've got them all, really. You know, I'm free. I can go where I want. I can do what I want. I've got my friendships and relationships. I've got wealth. I wouldn't say I'm loaded, but I've got enough to do what I want to do. So, I'm happy. What's the blue carton behind you? Milk. Can you make a brushless toothbrush? Don't know. They're probably brushless already, aren't they? Too many knobbers in the world pumping their gums, says Fat Shark. Life is what you make of it. That is it. You get so many people that complain about their life when they put themselves in that position. You know, normally 9 times out of 10, whatever position you're in that position because you put yourself in that position. You decided to hang around the people that you decided to hang around with. You decided to listen at school or not. You decided what job you went for. You decided what business to start or not start. You decided whether to be lazy or to work hard or to read books or to learn skills or to play video games. You know, they're all choices that we all have to make. So if in 10 years' time you've made the wrong decisions and your life sucks, you can't really blame anybody else. You've got to look at yourself. And you've got to think to yourself, how can I fix it? Because a lot of people, they always blame others. It's everybody else's fault because their life sucks. And they blame everybody else other than themselves. And the trouble is, if you blame everybody else, it might make you momentarily feel better, but it's not going to fix the problem. You know, if you can blame yourself, if you can admit to yourself that you've done wrong, now you can fix it. You can look at yourself and think, right, why am I unhealthy? Have a look at your health, have a look at your diet, have a look at what you're doing wrong. And you think, right, I'm going to fix it. But if you're going to be a victim and say, oh, it's not my fault, then what can you do? You're stuffed. You've put your hands you put your life in the hands of someone else. You've got to own it, guys. You've got to own it. If you've done something wrong, own it. If you've done something wrong, apologise. You know, if you've done something wrong to yourself, you've messed up your life, just admit to your mistakes and fix it, man. Ashby says, I know, Kev, I'm trash, don't rub it in. Don't be hard on yourself, dude. No one's trash. Well, rapists are and murderers, but, you know, most people are not trash. You know, all of us have made wrong decisions in life. I've made wrong decisions. I've made many wrong decisions. I've messed my life up. I've messed my health up. I've messed my finances up. I've messed everything up before, but I fixed it. You know, and you can blame everybody else, but you've got to own your mistakes, man. If you can't own your mistakes, you'll never fix anything. And you'll never turn it around in one day. It might take you 5 years to fix something or 10 years, but you might as well start now. I mean, if your life sucks, my life used to suck severely. I used to hate my life. I used to have a 9 to 5 job. My health sucked. I used to eat all the junk food, breathing in grinding dust, welding away, breathing in all the fumes, ruining my health by working in factories and eating bad food. And I thought, well, I've got to fix it. I'm going to have to leave this crappy job, start eating healthy, get out in the fresh air, and now I feel healthy. I used to be completely broke with loads of debt. I had to sell everything I had. I had a Cosy, a Sierra Cosworth, I had a 200 horsepower Mini, all paid for with loans. I ran into loads of debt, had crappy jobs that couldn't pay for the debts, lost everything, had to start again. Have you gone to prison? No, never been in prison. Same thing with relationships, you know, you mix with the wrong people. You mix with people that bring you down, they're going to bring you down. You know, you're a result of the people that you hang around with. They do say that you're a result, like an average of all the people that you hang around with. You average all that, and that's you. So if you hang around with a load of people that are giving out bad vibes, you know, I don't want to say anything in particular, you know, it might be if you're hanging around with saying, for example, your goal is to make loads of money, and you're hanging around with loads of people that don't know how to make money, then the chances are you're not going to make any money yourself. So, Stu says the worst mistakes he made was weed. Yeah, I hear you, dude. I never smoked any weed, but I see a lot of people smoke weed and let their dreams get away from them. But it's never too late to stop. You can stop. But for some people, their goal is to be stoned all their life. And if that's their goal and they're happy, then and it's not harming anybody else, then go ahead and do it. Have you ever drank too much? Yes, but not to the point where I was an alcoholic. I used to, when I first quit my job 13 years ago, for a whole year, I didn't do much. I just went to the pub probably 3 times a week and got completely slaughtered. But I never got to the point where I was an alcoholic. You know, I never got addicted to it. But yeah, I was drinking too much, getting slaughtered. But, you know, been there, done that. Now I might drink once or twice a year. Will you buy the Tamiya Clodbuster? Nah, not for me, dude. How did you get to know Stempy? From school, actually. We was about 10 years old, roughly. 8 years old. Showed it A to SEXB. It's up there. There she is, hanging up on the wall. Suzuki Jimny unboxing. Yes, that is over there. I might actually do it live, you know. It's been there long enough, sat there. I might do it live. RC Enthusiast says we've all messed up. We've all messed up, dude. Nobody's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody's been a douchebag at one point in their lives. You know, it's all about learning from your mistakes and moving on and being a better person at the end of the day. No one's perfect. How long have you been a vegetarian? Pretty much all my life, since I was about 5. 13 years hardcore and not touched any of it. You know, before that I might have the odd burger if I was at the pub. Is there a lot of potheads in the UK? Don't know really. I mean, I know of 1 or 2, but I wouldn't say too many. I've got nothing against potheads. You know, if it makes people happy, it's fine. But you know, I'm just a believer that it's going to ruin dreams. If you've got dreams of being successful at business and stuff like that, I think you're not going to be able to do it when you're on weed. Some people obviously do. There's exceptions to every rule, but I think as a whole, any drugs or any substance is going to take away from any sort of hopes and dreams and goals that you got. Yes, the place always smells of weed. I don't know where you are, Fat Shark. I never really smell it very often. Every now and then, but not often. What is the car with a C7 body? C10, you mean? That is a drag slash. Adam says UK full of them. I suppose it depends what areas you're in. You know, there probably are areas where everyone smokes it, but in the sort of circle of people that I'm with, no one really smokes it. Near where I live, no one smokes it. Where I've got my workshop, no one smokes it. You know, I rarely see anyone smoke it. Like, rarely. I don't really see it. But I suppose it depends what sort of people you surround yourself with. If you surround yourself with stoners, then I suppose you're just going to be a stoner, I suppose. Or was that the postman? No, probably me banging on here. There's no postman at this time. Don't do drugs, kids, in other words. Yeah, people do sometimes moan at me, so why do you keep banging on about drugs? Because I know how bad they are. I've seen friends do drugs. I've had one of my best friends started doing heroin. He used to be a really great bloke. We used to help each other, do everything. And he turned to drugs, and that was it. It ruined him. So, you know, if I can sort of talk about drugs sometimes and it helps one person to not do it, you know, we've all been there. We've all been at a house party. The cocaine's going round and it gets to you. That's a fork in the road now for your life. Are you going to take it and be the cool kid with everybody else? Or are you going to say, no, you know what, it's not for you? If you take the choice and you take your line of cocaine, chances are you're going to do it again and again and again and again. And then you're a cokehead, and then you're a crackhead, and then you're a heroin addict. It's like, where does it end? I mean, you're better off just right from the start. Nope, I don't want it, not interested. And I was sat at that table, the cocaine was going round. I had other friends there that never did it before, and they decided to do it. And some of those guys now, they turned into drug addicts, and they got nothing. When the cocaine got to me, I said, no, I don't want it. And they all say, you're a pussy, you're a loser. I was like, look, if you want to do it, I'm not stopping you doing it. But I don't want it. I've got other ideas in life. Cocaine's not one of them. Hey, you're a pussy, you're a loser. See you later, guys. And I went home. That was the end of that. And a lot of those guys are all losers now. They've got nothing. Nothing. They're just druggies. They live in the scums They've got nothing to show for their life. Nothing. They're probably on benefits, most of them. That's it, hardcore. He declined. Someone says about smoking. Yeah, smoking's bad as well. You know, it's probably not going to ruin your life like drugs unless you get lung cancer or something, but it's all bad, isn't it? Anything that nature didn't intend to go into your body is going to be bad, isn't it? Is there a reason you sell on eBay instead of other sites? I've tried the other sites and eBay made the most money, so that's why I do mainly eBay. No loser for taking the peer pressure. That's my belief. You know, if somebody really wants to do cocaine and it makes their life happier, even though I really cannot see how doing cocaine is going to be beneficial to anyone's life, but if it really truly makes them a happier person and they're not harming anybody else, then who am I to say? You know, do what makes you happy at the end of the day. But I'm yet to meet a happy cokehead. Everybody I know that does cocaine and drugs, or have known of in the past that do that, they lose everything. And they're not happy people. So I'd say the loser is the people doing the drugs, but I'm not one to judge, you know, I'm not judging. I wonder if any of them are watching. They're probably giving thumbs down now. Do you watch DMO DJ? Sometimes. I mean, he does waffle on a bit sometimes, but when he's thrashing a car, epic, so funny. What size motor are you going to put in the monster truck? I think is it a 540? 9.5 litre? There you go. Josh is saying, Kev, speak the truth. Drugs are bad. Everyone stay away from them. Just say no, man. If you've got dreams in life and you're doing drugs, you're pretty much guaranteed you're not going to get your dreams. Pretty much guaranteed. I mean, people always say, oh, yeah, but look at the so-and-so, he's a coke addict and he's got all this stuff. There's always exceptions to every rule. It always is. But, you know, but you think, if those successful people that do cocaine, if they didn't do it, think how much more successful they'd be. Alex says, what is your opinion on vaping? Well, I think it's good if someone wants to give up smoking, but to do it all the time, you know, who knows? It might be really bad for you. Who knows? It's not been around long enough yet to know. It might be worse than smoking. Who knows? Trailer Trash in the house. How you doing, bro? Trailer Trash says don't do drugs, drive monster trucks instead. I'll tell you what, if I'd have got to that fork in the road when the cocaine was going round and I decided to take it, and I might have turned into a cokehead. And then I can guarantee you there'd be no Lambo, there'd be no monster truck, there'd be no toys in here, there'd be nothing. I'd be in some crappy council place somewhere with nothing. So if anyone tries to force drugs on any of you guys and says you're a loser for not doing it, so no, you're the loser. You're the one that's going to be living in slums with nothing. You play with yourself, not drugs. There you go. Alan knows. Get on the hub. Chris says, very bad for you, puts holes in your lungs. Yeah, I've heard about that, the old popcorn lung, people vaping. But, yeah, I mean, it's all bad. I mean, anything that's not natural is probably going to be bad, more than likely. You know, it's... Drug dealers are the worst. They make money from messing up people, yeah. But people are stupid enough to say it. They can say no. If nobody bought the drugs, then the drug dealers wouldn't have a job. So the people doing the drugs, they're stupid for themselves. You can always say no. How do you start selling on eBay, says Jays? I would, personally, just go around the house, sell some stuff that you don't want anymore and just sell that, just to get used to the platform, to build up some feedback. Then I would go around all your friends and family, see what they've got, sell that. And then if you like it, you made a bit of money, then you can put some of that money into starting to buy stuff to sell on at a profit. And there's many different places you can get stuff from. You can go to cheapo shops. Even when you go to normal supermarkets, you see stuff on offer sometimes. Take your phone with you, have a quick look on eBay, see what stuff's selling for, boom. I mean, you might go into a shop and you might see this on offer. These might be, say, $100 in the shops normally, or on eBay, say it's $100. You might go into a shop and it's on offer for $40, boom. buy them all, put them all on eBay, and there's money. And you can do that with anything. Then you've got AliExpress, you've got all the China stuff. So many places you can go to where you can get inventory from and stuff. There you go. Everybody's saying stay away from drugs. You're all right, guys. Stay away from it. I can't see what it gets out of it. You know, you might get a buzz out of it. I don't know what the buzz is going to be because I've never done it. You know, maybe if you do a shot of heroin, it might be the most amazing feeling ever. I don't know. Maybe it is. But is it worth the risk of ruining your whole entire life for like a couple of minutes of feeling great? Even if it's the best feeling in the world, is it worth ruining your whole entire life over? I don't think so. Some people might. I don't. Golden Boss says he's scared of drugs. All he knows is that they kill. Yeah, same here, dude. I'm terrified of them. Absolutely terrified. If someone gave me an ecstasy pill, goes, "Hey, okay, have an ecstasy, have an E." Nah, don't want it. I don't know what it's going to do to me. You put it, you swallow that thing, you might get a heart attack. You might, God knows what might happen. Why risk it? How easy is it getting started on eBay? Well, selling on eBay is really easy, but if you're going to start buying stuff and selling it on at a profit, that's when it becomes a little bit more difficult. You just got to know how to do it, and that's what my eBay course talks about. Is teaching you each of the 11 things that you have to do to be profitable. Because anybody can sell on eBay, and if you're the cheapest, that's easy. If you're the cheapest, you're going to make loads of sales. But the point is being able to sell more expensive than everybody else, so you can make a decent profit. So that's where the skill comes into it. You know, I see people say, Kev's eBay course, it's a scam. Everybody knows you just buy cheap and you sell high. Well, yes, that's what you do. You buy low and you sell high. But not everybody can do that, because a lot of people, they buy low and then they try and sell it and they can't sell it. So they put the price down and then the price down and then the price down. And in the end, they buy low and they sell for lower. But the idea is to buy low and sell high. That's the idea. And if you don't know what you're doing, you can't do that. You're going to just be the cheapest and not make any money. So that is where learning comes into it. I spent about 50 grand on my own money testing all this stuff. I've bought so many different products, tried all the different strategies and systems and you name it. I've read the books, I've tried stuff. And I spent about 50 grand on trying different products and stuff to see what works. And, you know, then I came up with a course. I put it all into a course, teach other people. So, you know, people say, do you need the course? No, you don't need the course. You can figure it out for yourself. But, you know, is 50 grand and like a year of testing stuff, as opposed to paying for a little bit of money for the course, you've got to weigh up for yourself. You know, what do you value more, your time or a little bit of money? How's Andy the Landy? Andy the Landy needs a new tank and a manifold gasket, and I think I'm hopefully getting it fixed in a couple of weeks, I think. It still works. Where do you store everything? I store everything upstairs. I used to store everything at home. Depending on what you sell, some people say that how much space do you need? It depends what you sell. I mean, if you start off with small stuff, you can just have it under your bed. Just like a box, one of them boxes like that, it's enough. It all depends what you sell. How do I get off the slow mode? You're all on slow mode, guys. Everybody's on it. The trouble is, what happens is when you're not on slow mode, everybody bombards the stream with like loads and loads of comments and copy and pastes, and nobody can get a word in. How do you pick products to sell on eBay? It says 7777. There's many different strategies. The strategy that I like to use is to just randomly start browsing for stuff on eBay to see what sells. Find a hot selling product. Then go around all your sites like Alibaba, AliExpress, eBay China, blah, 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 DHgate, and see if you can buy that product at a price that you can make a decent profit with. And normally I like to double up. I like to try and saying I buy this for say $3, I want to sell it for $6 plus shipping. So saying shipping is $2, that means I want to sell it for $8. And then you make a nice profit as well on top. So that's what I would do. I would do that first, is have a look what other people are selling, find a hot selling product, do your research, and then if you can if you can sell it with a good profit, you know, at least double plus post, and if you look at the competition and you think you can make a better listing in all of the 11 things that I spoke about earlier, you know, like pictures, description, returns policy, there's 11 of these things that you've got to get right. And if you can make your listing better and get all the 11 things right, and you can buy it at a good price, you're going to make sales. And you're not going to make sales with every product. You know, sometimes you've got to try 10 products to get one good one. But no big deal. You know, you buy one of each, you find a hot selling product, that hot selling product can make you thousands and thousands and thousands. And then those little one-offs that you bought that didn't make any money, no big deal. I named my NM90 after Andy. Hey, nice one, dude. Kev, make a sugar rocket powered RC. Them sugar rockets go like stink. I might have to do that. What will we do after the 203 project? Hoping someone else is going to break the world record, and then I can go again with something else. How do you store all of it? I store it in boxes like that on the shelf. On my eBay inventory. I've got another shelf like that upstairs, and I'll keep it all on there. Any news on the TFLs on the boat? No, I've got to get a prop for it. .3D print parts for free. 3D printing takes a long time. I know a lot of people do sell 3D printed parts, and you can, but the trouble is with them, it takes so long to print out. And I think people that for 3D print stuff and sell a lot of it, you probably got to have like 100 printers all printing stuff at the same time. But you know, if you've got one 3D printer, I mean, absolutely, you could do it for a bit of extra money on the side. I don't think you'll get rich out of it though. I don't think you can print stuff quick enough. Why does Landy need a new gas tank? Oh, it leaks. I mean, if I go over 3/4 of a tank, it leaks out. And if I go under half a tank, it doesn't start well. It starts sucking in air. So I think, yeah, I bought a new tank. I could fit it myself. It's only 4 bolts and a couple of Jubilee clips. But that's what I'll get someone else to do it. I'd rather spend my time making YouTube videos than pay someone else to work on Andy. And learning CAD takes ages. Yeah, that as well. You've got to learn all the CAD. How is the fuel shortage affecting you? It hasn't yet. I haven't had to get any fuel yet since the shortage, so I don't know. I'll let you know when I need fuel. But I've got some cooking oil. Last time I went to the shops, I bought 25 litres of cooking oil because my Land Rover can run on cooking oil. So I've always got that to put in it if I can't get any fuel. Are you Christian? I'm not religious, dude. My belief is I don't have a belief. So I'm not an atheist. I'm not religious. I'm just neutral. I don't know. You know, my belief is there probably is more stuff out there. There's bigger powers out there, but we don't know what it is. So that's my belief. I don't know. End of the day. Cooking oil, yes. Sunflower oil and vegetable oil. How do you know Tom Lee RC? Oh, we used to hate each other. We used to absolutely hate each other, but now we're cool. Do you believe you're alive? Well, yeah, I do. Elon Musk thinks we might all be in a simulation, but I think I know that I'm here. I'm having fun. What else does it matter? If it's a simulation or real, who cares? I'm having fun. If you're enjoying life, who cares? Just need flex tape for the fuel tank? No, it needs a new one. Even the sender doesn't read. Sometimes it reads half a tank, then it reads full tank. Can you do some more Banggood cards again? Yes, but I think I'm going to do more of them on this channel. And a lot more of them live. Mr. Ghost says get rid of the goatee. No! Savage says his great uncle passed. Sorry to hear that, dude. Always sucks when a loved one dies. Unfortunately, it is part of life. You kind of, you know, without death, there couldn't be any life, unfortunately. So, as much as it sucks, it's all part of life, you know. Imagine if nobody died. There'd be like trillions of people everywhere. There wouldn't be enough space. So, as sad as it is, it kind of has to happen for life to happen. Can it run on any oil? I've run it on used engine oil before in my old Land Rover with the same engine. I've done an oil change and I had like all this oil. I was like, what do I do with it? And I thought, wonder if it runs on it. So I poured it in the tank and it ran. It stunk a bit. A lot of smoke came out, but it worked. Collaboration with RC Sparks. No, he hates me. He doesn't like me because I sell eBay courses. He thinks I'm scamming you guys. Did you went to America? I've been 4 times to America, to Vegas. Where are your most viewers? Most of my viewers are American, second India, third UK. About 50% are Americans. So when people say to me, why are you talking dollars? You're English. It's because only 10% of my viewers are English. And the rest of the 90% are not going to relate to a pound. Whilst the whole world can relate to dollars, and 50% of my viewers use dollars. And even I use dollars, you know. Most of the business stuff I do it pays me in dollars. So, you know, that's why I talk dollars. That's the thing when you're behind Andy, it's going to smell like a chip shop. Land Rover, tough baby. Oh, Land Rover worked on everything. My old Land Rover. On this Land Rover now, I've only ever put normal fuel in it. But in my old Land Rover, that was back in the day when I lost my job and I had no income coming in. I'd run it on whatever I could get my hands on. So, like cooking oil, old cooking oil, new cooking oil, old engine oil. I even had an old bottle of nitro and put that in there, but it didn't work. I didn't like it. I think the nitro sank right to the bottom of the tank. And it ran awful for about an hour until it cleared through and then it started running good again. Edward went to Santa Pod. He says it's insane. Epic. Will your monster truck have nitrous? No, but it runs on alcohol. Try run Andy on milk. That won't work. Even though I had someone that put petrol into his diesel car by mistake and didn't want it, or the other way around. And they had this loads of fuel, like 50-50. And I put it in my Land Rover and it worked. Perfect. What time is it there? The time is 7:45. How much percentage is Belgium? I don't know. Probably only like 1 or 2%, I'm guessing, but I don't know. If no one died, there'd be a massive queue at the post office. Yeah, absolutely. Seems you're very passionate about cars, particularly RC cars. What is it that makes you passionate about it? I don't know. I mean, as far back as I can remember, when I was 3 years old, I always liked toy cars. I mean, I just love cars. You know, I like fast on-road cars. I like off-road cars. I like anything a bit extreme, really. Anything that's not normal. If it's normal, I'm not really interested in it. Anything that's a little bit out of the ordinary. Monster trucks, Lambos. That Mark 1 Escort. Oh my God, that was epic. Anything like that. Love it. Can you make an off-road Lamborghini RC car? I don't know. Oh, the WL toys. K969. Whee! That is fun. Oops. Whoopsie. Do you do TikTok? No, I did start doing TikTok. And everybody laughed at me saying, that's for little girls doing little dance moves. And I said to them, now it is. But you give it a couple of years, everyone's going to be on it. You better off starting now. Everyone laughed at me. And then I got bored of it. And now everyone else is doing it and I'm not. I would like to see XO1 flying. Yes, we're going to do it. I'm not going to bother racing it with a Land Rover now. The original plan is to race it against the Lambo and then jump it afterwards. But I can't get insurance to race it against the Lambo. So I'm just going to jump it. And there won't be no race against the Lambo. Do you recommend X-Max for a kid? With supervision, they can hurt someone, and I'll definitely get that little Bluetooth module and turn the power down to like 5% or something, so that it's only going to go slow. But even then, if he hits the self-right button, it's still going to go mad. So with supervision, yes. And it depends on the kid. Some kids are like Martin's kid. I don't know how old Martin's kid is. Is he 5 or something? He handles RC cars perfectly. You can give him a 100-mile-an-hour RC car, and he'll drive it like a pro. But it all depends on the person, you know. Is the Max tough? Yes. Extremely tough. Take Lambo to Nürburgring. I don't know, man. I don't want to die. Try to find a supercharger for the Raminator. Oh, that would be epic, wouldn't it? How cool would that be? At what stage is the monster truck? Axles on. Transfer case in. Drive shafts in. Prop shafts in. Just mounting the interior. Shocks are on. Sway bars are on, but I've got to move them a bit. How are the Silver Hoons holding up on infraction? I blew them up more. Because I think, because they're more slidey, when you're doing donuts, I think it's more likely to unload the diff and put all the power to the spinning wheel. So they spin up more. So I've actually blown up more Silver Hoons. But Vinny's taken away my infraction. And he's putting in thicker diff oil. So hopefully he's not going to do it anymore now. Small turbo on the Raminator. It would be fun. I don't know if those little turbos work though, do they? I'm not sure. How much horsepower would a monster truck make? 1,500 to 2,000, depending on supercharger pulley. And that was from Mike Stallone. How you doing, Mike Stallone? He has a world record of driving an RC car over a lake for the longest way possible. Well done to that dude. If you guys want to see a X-Max drive, God knows how long it was, over a lake, check out Mike Stallone. Where is a nitro crawler? Over there, and I've been lazy with it. What are the advantages of having the Bluetooth app link thing on the app? You can adjust servo throw, you can adjust what models what, like model memories and all that stuff. You can set like nappy mode, diaper mode, like set a percentage of the speed to make it slower. You can have like see how fast your car goes on there and temperatures and all that stuff. I don't use it really, so I'm not an expert. There's probably better videos out there. Is Dem taking X-Max out soon? Yeah, probably. What do you think on a new Typhoon roller? I've not seen one yet, dude. Personally, I'm only going to get one if everybody asks me to get one. But if I was to get that car, it's kind of they're trying to aim it at the racer. But if I'm going to get a racer, I think I would rather have a Kyosho. Named the Monster Truck Troublemaker. That's a good name, but I think that name's already out there. What's the cost of fuel out there? I think it's like £1.30, which is about $2 per litre. There's about 4 litres that go into a gallon, so expensive. But we get really cheap insurance. That makes up for it. Like my Lambo, for example, is £1,000 to insure, probably about $1,300. I've heard people in the States paying like that in a month. I'm paying that in a year. But I think genuinely people in the US are better off. Stuff here is really expensive. Property is expensive. Houses are expensive. Wages are genuinely lower. So I think in the US, most people have got a higher standard of living. Show me your Airfix. I don't have any Airfix, dude. How much does the monster truck cost already? I've spent $250,000 on it so far. And I've still got to spend a bit more. They're not cheap, dude. But when you've got a dream, you've got to make it happen. Do all the messages come through that 441 people? Type in, yes. All the messages you see are coming in live. Can you get an RC lorry? Maybe one day, dude. Americans borrow a lot more than we do. Maybe. Maybe that's true. I don't know. Possibly. I just see that in America, for the money, you get a lot more real estate. You get a lot more of everything, really. I mean, here in the UK, everything's more expensive. apart from insurance. And we get free healthcare. That's always good, but don't know how good NHS is nowadays. Have you seen on Facebook 25 litres of petrol for 50 quid? It's not actually that bad, actually. I mean, if you went and bought 25 litres, it probably cost you about 40 quid anyway. So for an extra tenner and guaranteed to get fuel, it's not too bad. I'd pay it if I couldn't get any. But yeah, I don't agree with people doing that. But people buying stuff that's in short supply, it stops other people buying it that need it, and now they've got to pay extra to get it. So I don't agree with it. I'd only buy it from someone if I absolutely had to, but I wouldn't really. Drag Slash any good? Don't know, haven't used it yet, dude. Why do you say Jesus if you're not Christian? Why, you're not allowed to say Jesus when you're not Christian? I know someone whose name's Jesus, and he's not Christian neither. I mean, I'm sure there's Christian Jesuses, and I'm sure there's Jesuses without a religion as well out there. So, how long have you been selling on eBay? 6 years, I think. No, a bit more than that. 7 years, probably. Like, a lot. And before that, just a little bit. Hey, got Nobber in the house. Yes, I'm still alive. I didn't see you earlier. Was you in earlier? I didn't see you comment earlier. Maybe I wasn't looking. Why Traxxas ESCs not durable? I think they are now. I mean, in the early days, about 5 years ago, 6 years ago, a lot of them used to catch fire. But recently, all the ones I've gotten have been fine. And I've seen like my friends having the stock Traxxas ESCs and they've been fine. I mean, they still occasionally die, but then so do all ESCs. So I think the reliability issues with the Traxxas ESCs, I think, have been sorted out now. Would you ever consider building a robot for Robot Wars? I'd love to. I really would. But it's going to be so time consuming and I don't think I've got enough time. Oh, Ian wasn't on, but he got a notification. Are you not playing on the weekend? Do you watch Colin Furs? Yeah. Isn't really expensive to get from Ali shipping. Sometimes, not always, but you got to remember everybody's got to pay the same price, so there's no disadvantage. You know, people sort of say, oh, eBay fees and AliExpress shipping. It's like all the sellers have got to pay the same, so you're not at any disadvantage. Savage is bored. Go and do something then, dude. I'll be bored as well, just sitting there watching me, so I don't blame you. Depends on fuel. I bought some cooking oil. I've got 25 litres of cooking oil. Oh, apparently, Bulldog's got fuel, because Dempy got some from there yesterday. Can you convert Baja 5T to electric? Oh, I don't want to, dude. I've got enough electric cars. I want to keep some petrol ones. Blue or red pill? I would say none. Which one's the natural one out of the two? I'll take the natural one. See you later, Crazy Turtle. Yep, bye, Ruben. Everyone's getting bored. Put cooking oil in the Lambo. No, I don't think that will work too well. The panic buyers are ridiculous. Yeah, it's silly, isn't it? But I suppose if they're shortages and they need the fuel to get somewhere, I mean, if you need fuel, you need fuel, don't you? I should meet up with DMO and race his Lambo, Keys versus Keys. No way. Oh, did you say Keys versus Keys? Oh no, race Lambo versus Kevs. Oh yeah, well, he's twin turbo, so I wouldn't stand a chance. But I thought you said Keys versus Keys. Definitely not. He drives a lot faster than me and he's got a faster car, so I would lose miserably. Monster truck going to be single, turbo or supercharger on the motor? It's going to be super. Is Lambo getting supercharged after Lambo's done? Monster truck's done. Don't know, maybe. I want to do something, but you guys keep telling me to turbo it. So I might turbo it. We'll see. It might do nothing to it. I don't know. It depends if enough of you guys care. I don't really use it enough to warrant having loads more insurance and all the work of doing it and everything. It feels pretty scary fast as it is now. But yeah, more is always fun. Bring out the nitros. Yes, there will be some nitro video. Is it a huge cup or camera angle? No, it's a huge cup. There's a normal cup. There's my cup. Even makes his own fuel. Nice one, dude. Can you call the monster truck when it's done? You can, but they're not really geared for it, but you sort of can. Cosmo says don't turbo Lambo. Alright, I'm going to call it a day now, guys. There's a lot of comments coming in now that I've already answered. I'll try and answer the questions that haven't been answered yet. Nobel says, how's the drag slash? I haven't used it yet, dudes. I mean, I want to use it maybe on the weekend if you lot are about. Does size matter? Maybe. Depends what for, I suppose. Depends what for. You love your life, don't you? Yes. Not. I don't love everything about my life, but yeah, I for the most part. Yeah, the green does look good, doesn't it? Look at that. Look at that. And green gets more thumbnails as well. Hey, Martin in the house. Can you say hi to Mitchell? Hello, Mitchell. Martin, you coming out on the weekend? Coming out, Martin? Why don't you leave Lambo like it is? I might do. We'll see. We'll see. Rift video will be out soon. I've edited it and I've uploaded it. I've just got to make it live. LS3 swap Lambo. No. It's fast enough as it is. Probably go slower if I'd done that. Are you not trying to beat the high jump? Well, for a bit of fun, but how do you measure it? I mean, everyone's measuring it with them little GPS meters, and they're not accurate. We put two of them meters on the same car, and both of them kept getting different results, and a lot different results, not just a little bit. So they're not accurate. I mean, you can guess, you can see the height, you can guess. Well, yeah, I'll do it again for a bit of fun. But I think to do like a world record, you've got to have a proper way of measuring it. And I don't know how. I don't know how you measure it. Wrap pink Lambo. No. What are the best tyres for infraction? I like the stock tyres, but I don't know. So what have you been up to, Martin? What's been going on? What's been going on with the Martin of Crease? Where is the two-wheel drive? Two-wheel drive? The Escort? Do you mean? Can you do a K969 build? What is that thing? No. Maybe one day. Martin's going speed running on Saturday. Hey, you out on Sunday? Right, guys, I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to do the off-ski. Thanks for stopping by. I was only going to do a 10-minute stream again, and now it's like oh, 2 hours ago nearly. So we're going to call it a day now. Thanks for stopping by. I might do another stream mode tomorrow. Who knows? See how we get on. I'll just do this. People always ask me, can I let people know when I stream? I mean, I never know when I do them. I'll just do them when I feel like it. So maybe we'll see. Lambo or monster truck? Lambo. Monster truck 100%. 100%. The monster truck's a dream. The Lambo was just a spur of the moment thing. All right, guys. See you all later. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you soon.